Hey folks, this is Matt once again, and welcome to part 2 of the Q&A. I didn't realize it took almost 2.5 hours just to get through all the PMs. But now to the comments under the video. I do thank everybody who asked questions in the first part, from Duran707 to ShadowPen2500. Sometimes I goof like, oh, what? I get thrown off by a question, but let me say right now, there's no such thing as a bad question. There's some I get thrown off, like I'm not sure what to think, but no such thing as a bad question. And everybody who asked a question, thank you for taking the time seriously to do that. It was very kind of you. I don't know why you want to hear what I think, but a lot of people did, so it's weird. But get into this. Wildman Beyond says, look forward to that, Matt. See you in the stars. Thank you. Matt11708 asks, will you see Killer Elite? That's one with Robert De Niro, Jason Statham, Clive Owen. Not in the theater. Trailer looks good, but sometimes you can be deceived by trailers. But I'll definitely see it on DVD. But I like to see. I'll see it on DVD. I mean, it looks fun. Do you have AOL? Oh, American. I thought you said, do I have an STD? AOL. AOL? No. I don't have a American Online. Is that what it is? I don't have that. I just do like Yahoo stuff like that, but Google. But I don't have American Online. What is the top movie of 2011 you will buy on DVD Blu-ray? Well, I already did. Battle Los Angeles is my favorite film so far. And I haven't seen Transformers 3, but I'll probably buy that on Blu-ray as well. Because I'm sure I'll enjoy that, because I enjoyed the previous two. So, those two would probably be it. N64ization, have you heard of the Beatles? Of course I've heard of the Beatles. I didn't mean to sound that way. Of course, what are you talking about? Yeah, but I've heard of the Beatles. What's that song? I think it's more of a Paul McCartney song, but Let It Be. The words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Yeah, you got Twist and Shout, Yeah, I've heard of the Beatles, of course. Uh, but I don't, again, I don't know if it's more of a single, like, but I do like that song, Let It Be, and Hey Jude. Uh, Dante Savage movies. What would your dream cast be for Expendables 2? If you could put anyone into the mix. My dream cast for Expendables 2 would be Sylvester Stallone, okay, Jason Statham, Jet Li, Dolph Lundgren. To be honest, you don't need Randy Couture, and I like Terry Crews in it, but you don't need him in it. I would Stallone, Jet Li, Jason Statham, Dolph Lundgren, Arnold Schwarzenegger in a bigger role, side by side, either side by side with Sly, or him being hired by Bruce Willis as the main villain to go after Sly. Probably that. Van Damme, Steven Seagal. I know he's a fat ass, but you know, still be maybe a little role at least. Chuck Norris, Wesley Snipes, um, Oliver Gruner, Martha Koskis, Jeff Speakman, um, Michael Jai White. I would like Jackie Chan in there. I really would. That would be nice. Yeah, that would be my dream cast. Bruce Lee, Brandon Lee. You say if I could put anyone in the mix, if there was some magical fate, put Bruce Lee and Brandon Lee in there, that'd be nice. But, yeah, that would be my dream cast. Um, in the event, this is from Aaron Izzard. In the event of zombie apocalypse, if you were hiding out in a bunker waiting for it to blow over, what 5 things would you have in the bunker with you? P.S. Food and drink are given, so they don't count. Food and drink are in the bunker. I guess kind of like Day of the Dead. Hmm. 5 things. Now let's see. Internet. No. If there was a zombie apocalypse, you wouldn't need the internet. Um, Probably my entire DVD collection. Uh, that'd be one. I wonder if a TV and a DVD player would be 2 and 3, if so, those. Just for something to do. Weapons. That'd be 4. And 5, probably a woman to have, again, have fun with. So that'd be women, a woman, or women, actually women. That way I don't get bored. Uh, Guns, weapons, I should say. A TV, DVD player, and my collection of DVDs. Um, Also, just for my curiosity, what are your opinions on Uwee's latest film in comparison to his older films? They still suck. I mean, Rampage, I think it's his most decent film. Like, actual competency. But he still sucks. I mean, Blood Rain 3 sucked. Just as much as Blood Rain Run sucked. Just as much as House of the Dead sucked. One of the worst directors ever. Uwe Boll. See, I'm one of the puke thinking of him. JanHall01, this is the same person who gave me the Ninja Turtles 3 video game. Thank you once again, JanHall01, for NES. What made you do videos on YouTube? Just a fluke. I was just, got on the computer and going through the internet, and I don't know how I found the actual site YouTube. Maybe I was looking for like Ninja Turtles or Rambo stuff, and I don't know, somehow I just found myself on the YouTube. And started watching, maybe it was Angry Video Game Nerd. I was like, okay, what's this? It led to his page on YouTube, and I'm watching, I'm like, okay, what's this? And he's doing reviews on Ninja Turtles and all these other video games. Oh, my. And I watched a lot of video game reviewers at first. Army 21, which most of them have kind of gone away or disappeared. Um, Angry Video Nerd, once in a while he makes a video. I know now, I guess he's making a movie. Army 21, he left, never came back. He came back once or twice, then never came back again. A lot of them left, never came back, or just quit doing it, which was kind of a shame. But then, like, okay, you could do videos, and then it was music videos. And I know what the hell I was doing. I did tributes, and I just had a picture. Then I did pictures. Then I finally found out how to get footage. And pretty much my first channel was just doing music videos. Tributes. I got shit canned. And then I said, well, fuck it, I'm going to try just doing a video. And first video I did was on Jaws 4. Big old rant on Jaws 4. And just, going to do rants. Jaws 4 and Halloween 5 and all that stuff. AVP. I was going to try to make each one like a little movie. And then I sort of gave up on that. But that's how I pretty much got started. Did you have a dream that you bought a VHS or DVD, and then when you woke up you found out that it was only a dream? It's kind of weird. I remember once or twice thinking I had the movie, like the new Ninja Turtle movie, or like something, and waking up like, damn, I don't have it. I know, that was very strange. Yeah, yeah. I think that was it. Did YouTube ever give you a hard time about your videos? Constantly. 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 Copyright claims. Not strikes, but right now they give you right now they give you, oh, this is a copyright claim. It's not a strike. It's just when you get enough of those, you don't have your unlimited upload time. And I love the unlimited upload time. I love it. So most of the time I delete them and sort of write down, and I'll just redo the review. Okay, fine. This way it was 2, 3 parts. I can do it in 1 part. Because I can just do it, upload it, boom. Not much of a hard. Oh, this is terrible. That's not tough. So okay, cool. It's up there. It's part of my collection of reviews, and no copyright claim. My first was a shit can for copyright, because that's why I don't do live music videos and tributes anymore. Then I got a lot of I got some strikes on my other account, Rambo. The other one I had with all the commentaries, it was like Mr. Rambo. Well, it was one of them where I tried to delete one and then delete like most of them. So YouTube, a lot of times. I mean, I love YouTube, but it pisses me off a lot of times too. Um, did you ever piss off any actors? Not any actors. I pissed off other people though. I pissed off the writer, apparently, of the Thing prequel a long time ago. He said he was the writer of the Thing prequel, saying you haven't even seen the movie yet. Now this is a long time ago. This is way before. This is like a year ago or something. I'm like, well, fuck you. The movie sucks. It's going to suck. I don't care. But he got pissed. Then Worf Teeter, the director of 2 of the shittiest Jeff Speedman movies. I guess he signed up for YouTube just to call me a name. But then it didn't really matter because I just blocked him and never heard from him again. I'm like, then tell Jeff Speedman you fucked him up or something like that. He was pissed that I was mad that I paid money for his movies and I didn't think they were good. I actually did buy the movies. And they really did suck. He's a worthless director. Hence his name, Worth Teeter. As in worthless. So I pissed off. Not any actors, but directors and writers, so fuck them. Do you like any of the Carmen Sandiego games, live action, cartoons? Never played the video game. Never seen the cartoon. I remember the game show. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? I remember watching a few episodes of that. Of course, I could never figure out what the fuck the answer was or anything, but I remember watching a few of them. I thought it was okay. What's the worst Stallone movie you ever saw that you couldn't believe that he did the movie? Spy Kids 3 and directing Staying Alive. Staying Alive is a shitty fucking movie. I'm like, Sly, why did you direct this movie? And then Spy Kids 3, like, Sly, why were you in this movie? It sucked. Horrible movie. Horrible. Blade Zombies. Will you do something with the horror genre? I saw your top 60 horror movies, so I think about something like that. I'm a big horror fan. Well, it depends what you mean. What do you mean I'll do something with the horror genre? like you said, I did the 69 favorite horror movies. And it's October. I'll probably do some stuff for October. I'm thinking for October, I want to review all the Friday the 13th, all the Nightmare on Elm Streets, all the Hellraisers. And if I get time, all the Halloweens, all the... I love to do all the franchises because I've done all the Child's Play films. That's all on my channel. But I would love to do, all the Friday 13th, the Elm Streets, actual do camera reviews of them. But it depends if I have time. I want to try to do that in October. The Comedy Fan, 123. I have quite a few questions, so that's cool. What's your favorite movie genre? Pretty close between action and horror. It's tough picking one. Very close between action and horror. If I had to pick, probably action, but horror is very, very close second. Have you ever walked out on a movie before it was over at a movie theater? Nah, can't say I have. Because I just figure, fuck yeah, I paid for it. I'm going to see the whole thing. So, I haven't walked out on a movie. The best performance of all time and the worst performance of all time. That's tough, too. The best and worst performances of all time. That's tough. That's tough. Worst performance of all time is probably those guys in Feeders 1 and 2. Because they were horrible. Best performance of all time? That's hard. My favorite role is Stallone in Cobra. I don't know if that would count as best performance, but that's my favorite role of anyone. Tim Robbins in Jacob's Ladder. I think that's an excellent performance. Because you felt so sorry for that character. But yeah. But it's hard to think of the best performance of all time. This is the final one I have. How would you rank this following from worst to best? Galaxy Quest, Rush Hour, Stripes, and 3 Men and a Baby. Well, I'll go from best to worst. But to be honest, all 4 of them films are good. Honestly, my favorite would be 3 Men and a Baby. Because I love 3 Men and a Baby to death. I love 3 Men and a Baby. Very close second, Stripes. Love that. Then Rush Hour, and then Galaxy Quest. I mean, I like Galaxy Quest, but I like the other films more. So from best to worst, it's 3 Men and a Baby, Stripes, Rush Hour, and then Galaxy Quest. Mr. Versatility, do you have Facebook? I think I tried Facebook once. And I don't know, like, I've tried Facebook, I signed up for Facebook. Other places, but I never go on there. Just because I looked, I'm like, I don't really see the point of Facebook. Like, oh, it's to meet people. Well, I meet people on here all the time. Like, when I come home from work, I'm either watching a movie or I'm on YouTube, and I meet so many wonderful people, you guys on YouTube, that I don't have a need to go to, the Facebook. So I think that's why. I'm like, well, I don't need to go to Facebook. Or any, so I signed up for it, so I'm sure I'm on there, but I haven't gone on there for months and months and months and months and months. So I just never, like, whatever, that sort of reaction. So I do apologize for that. Jason vs. the 13th, 1983. Do you have the will to make and watch videos after you come back from work? Chase, I know I'd be pissed and tired when I leave work. No, I have the will because if you're pissed from work, videos can help you unleash it. The energy, like if there's, maybe there's a shitty film you saw too and you can unleash it on that movie. Or if there's a movie you love, you can watch that movie or whatever. Think about that movie and just unleash your love for that movie. So I can do that. That's very easy to do. Favorite Sandra Bullock movie? Probably Speed. I mean, I say Demolition Man, but she has more to do in Speed. I mean, Demolition Man I love to death, but Sandra Bullock movie, she has more to do in Speed. So I'd probably say Speed. The Blind Side's really good. Demolition Man, of course. I like The Net. That's a film that gets it's forgotten. The Net. I like The Net. What's the most thing you got excited for as a teenager and couldn't wait for it till tomorrow? Like a movie, a game, a gadget. You got excited for? Well, one was that movie, which I got very disappointed in. Fuck you, movie. See, that's a reminder. Don't set your hopes so high that will never be reached, because you'll go down low. Actually, I have that because that guy is the only good thing in that fucking movie. Raphael's the only good. Even the picture. See, Raphael's the only good thing. The only good poster from that movie. The only good thing in that movie. ICU. I was really excited for that for Stallone. That I walked like 3 or 4 miles just to buy it, on opening day at the Best Buy. And I'm like, ooh, I liked the movie. So that's another one I really was looking forward to, and I really liked it. That's a movie that shit on ICU from Stallone. So, gadget-wise, like, I don't know. DVD player. Because I remember, we got a DVD player. Oh, wow, what's this? What DVD? And we're like shopping. We're buying all these DVDs. I'm like, oh, wow, this is cool. So that was another thing, too, when DVDs first came out. Favorite video game franchise? Silent Hill. Definitely Silent Hill. Very creepy. Favorite school subject? Study hall. Lunch. Recess. PE. Probably PE when we're playing dodgeball. But if you mean like the other, I guess English. I guess English was sort of the one I had. Social studies didn't give a shit about. Don't give a fuck what happened in 1852 in France. Fuck do I care? If I'm going to the fucking store, I don't need to know what happened in 1852 in France. In 1935 in America. I'm like, can I just get my fucking Wheaties and my fucking Fruit Loops and shit, buddy? It's then I don't get to the fucking McDonald's and be like, sir, before you order the down, man, I need what happened to Mr. Randolph Scott back in Just give me my fucking dollar menu and my cheeseburger, please. So it'd probably be English and math. I fucking hate math. Really hate science. I did well in them, but probably English. Although really, like I said, PE and all this stuff. Raven Dream. What's your favorite TV shows? House MD, Dirty Jobs with Mike Rowe. Number one would be The X-Files. That'd be number one. I really love Quantum Leap. Alf, from back in the day, Alf. I really like The Dead Zone with Anthony Michael Hall. Millennium with Lance Henriksen. The A-Team. But my all-time favorite is X-Files. Very closely by Dirty Jobs with Mike Rowe, House MD, Quantum Leap, that stuff. What do you think of the pre-Nolan Batman films? First two by Tim Burton I really enjoy. Batman Forever I think it's okay. Batman Robin sucks my dick. What books do you read? Do you have a favorite series in particular? I don't read a lot of books, to be honest. Maybe that. But I mean, if I do read books, it's more like the Steven Seagal book I have called Sagology by that guy Vern from Ain't It Cool News. Really fun book, Sagology, aka like the art of kicking ass, or like talks about all about Steven Seagal movies. Um, the sci-fi movies that were never made. That was an interesting book. Biography on Jackie Chan, called I Am Jackie Chan. Like splatter, like movie review books. I like those two, like the creature feature book, which I wish I had another one. Dude, I think there's a slightly newer one, but one that's actually in good shape. I wish I could get one of those too. Like there was one from the store on Q, which I will never fucking remember now. But it was like a book, and like you open it and it had like a bunch of reviews from like rating of 6 to 10. But they had like a little picture of the cover of the film, which I liked. Like they had the cover of the film, and then a little synopsis, like review. I wish I had that book. I can never remember. I know I bought it at a store called On Q. I can't remember what that book was called. Sucks. What do you think of the 90s and 90s inspired sci-fi shows like Farscape, Andromeda, Earth, Final Conflict, Total Recall 2070? The only one of those I've seen is Farscape, and I liked Farscape. Got depressing at the end. At least some of it. It lost me with the whole, like, the lead guy going crazy because the villain, like, part was in his head, and, like, that whole thing kind of lost me there, but I think there were certain things they could have done more. But overall, I liked Farscape. It was an interesting show. Your favorite Michael Biehn movie? Be Aliens. Without a doubt, Aliens. If you got caught in zombie apocalypse, why is the zombie apocalypse stuff? What weapon from a sci-fi franchise would you use and trust with your life? Pulse rifle. I would love a pulse rifle. Even like one of those like they got stuff like you can buy, but it's like $1,000 some dollars. I just love a pulse rifle. So a fucking pulse rifle would be nice. Of course, you know, how do you get more ammo? That's the problem. But that and the glaive from Crawl. You know that glaive? Like you throw it, just cuts all the fucking zombies, and you know, the glaive from Crawl, you know. Actually put that some bitch to good use. Like I love Crawl, but that thing needed to be used more in that movie. By the way, thank you all for the questions so far. Jackie Chan 39. How many VHS DVDs do you own? Thousands, maybe 1,000. At least around 1,000. This is from 666 Hillock 666. Probably said the name fucking wrong. Can we have a beer sometime? Well, if we're nearby, I guess. Although I don't drink, so I'd probably just bring a Mellow Yellow. I never drink, really. Never. I tried and just didn't like the taste. I like this taste more. But sure. Jetta Move Johnny, have you ever watched any classic Nickelodeon shows? I think some of Ren and Stimpy. And I remember Doug. Because we didn't have the channels, like I said, but my aunt would send us videotapes that she taped off, because she had cable. So, like, she would send us, you know, X-Files and Simpsons and Nickelodeon stuff, and some of them were Doug. So I remember I remember Doug. Status of the Ninja Turtle documentary. Oh, because I did an interview with the guy. Well, the guy has never been in touch with me since then. So maybe I fucked up somehow, or he didn't like it. I don't know. But he's never contacted me since then about it. Um, and I haven't heard anything about it so far. So it won't be out anytime soon, unfortunately. Nothing about it. Will you ever consider getting a PS3 since it went down in price? Until PS3 becomes free, I'm not going to buy it because honestly, I barely play the games I have. Like, I have a bunch of PS2 games I have never even played yet. Like, I have Narc, uh, Hitman 2, Gun. I haven't even played those yet. I haven't played much of Killzone or Urban Chaos Riot Response or Siren or The Warriors, which I said I was going to do a playthrough of. I haven't really done much with them. Even the ones I bought, I said like that Cold Fear, I haven't played much of that for a while. So, if I get a PS3, I'm still not playing that much stuff, and I don't have the money for that. Are you planning any more playthroughs? Well, because recording doesn't really look good. Like the stuff I had way back when with Disaster Report, the footage looked really bad. Like I still have the Resident Evil first game. Quality was bad, you know. And I can't record it with that equipment with great quality. And I don't have a budget. Like people are like, oh, you just... Believe me, money is tight. I can't go out and buy stuff just to do stuff for YouTube. I'm sorry, I can't. Okay. I know, I mean, you guys are just asking questions. I don't mean it that way. I'm not able to afford that. Oh, it's $5. Well, $5 I can use for food. $5 I can use to save up and get more food and pay the bill here and there. Get some more soda, Get some donuts, to eat, which is more important. Plus, I'm a cheapskate, too. Very cheapskate. And if I record off this camera, it still doesn't look that great. I did Cold Fear, which didn't look that great. So, probably not anytime soon, the playthroughs. Sorry about that. Yeah. Mario Radium 2. Mario. With the remake rate still going high, what films will you not mind seeing get the treatment? Basically saying, what films would I not mind being remade? Let me lay down. This is going to be another long one. Not because of you guys, but because, very fortunately, you guys asked a lot of questions, which was very humbling. Remake craze. Films that I would not mind seeing remakes of. Only like low budget films like Blades, like the Killer Lawnmower film. Like, do you have a decent budget and be over the top with practical gore and like just be crazy over the top with it? Do you like a really badass actor like Michael Biehn or something like that? That'd be awesome. Give Brad Dourif the star as the good guy. Remake of Blades or um, AVP. Remake that and make it Aliens vs Predator and get some guy with a pair of testicles to, be the lead action guy. Um, uh, hmm. Dude, one time I saw that movie, The Deaths of Ian Stone, but more I think about it, they probably just fucked up because I liked the movie, just the effects needed a little bit of working, but they fucked that movie up if they did a remake, so not gonna say that. Hmm. Remake Spider-Man, which I know they're doing, but It looks like shit. It looks like Twilight. Make a Spider-Man that's funny. I don't give a fuck if Spider-Man is black or white. Like, in this comic book that's not the main universe, but in this side comic that not many people liked anyway. The Ultimate, like, a lot of people were bitching about that series anyway, so I don't know why they care. But, they killed him and made him black. So what? It's not the main Spider-Man. It's some side project. I don't give a fuck if it was black or white or pink. But I don't care if they cast a black guy as Spider-Man, as long as he's good. And he does with the wisecracks well, then I'm for it. Remake of... Huh. I don't know. I don't know, really. Because I'm sure they fuck it up. What are your thoughts as Jason Biggs voicing Leonardo in the new cartoon? That's the fucking lighter being lit. And me blowing a gasket on this new fucking cartoon, I know. We're gonna get the guy from American Pie to do a voice. Why do you need to give fucking Jesse Eisenberg or fucking Michael Cena, Sarah, what the fuck that is? Just give Michael Sarah, for fuck's sake. Let it be worse. Jason Biggs, really? The guy from American Pie? What? I got an idea. Why you get the voice actors from the original movies? Get Brian Tochi, get Robbie Rist. If you can't get the guy who played Raphael in the first movie, get the guy from the second movie. Get Adam Carl, who played... That's his name. Who played Donatello in the second movie. Get those guys back. Granted, I gotta be fair. See it before judging it. But first impression, not impressed with Jason Biggs, the pie fucker, as Leonardo. Is Leonardo going fucking pie? And then showed up his ass? His tight ass? In the new Ninja Turtle film, what actors could you see playing the main roles? Honestly, I don't want April O'Neil or Casey Jones in the new film. I want to concentrate on those four main guys. You don't need April and Casey in the first movie. You don't. You want to put them in a sequel? Fine. You don't need them. It's called Ninja Turtles. Those four. They got personalities. And honestly, I want the voice actors from part Ninja Turtles 2, to be honest. But if I can't get them, then I want fucking Kevin Dillon as Raphael. You watch The Blob from 1988. Randall. Why do I keep saying... Every time I think of his name, I think of Randall Flagg. But that's the fucking character from The Stand. Brian Flagg in The Blob. Did Kevin Dillon watch Brian Flagg... His performance, Brian Flagg in The Blob, that's Raphael. That's Raphael. So get Kevin Dillon as Raphael. And I don't know who else for the others, to be honest. I really don't. I have to, see. If a sequel to the Friday the 13th reboot is ever made, what elements from past films would you like to see them incorporate? Practical blood, practical gore, and very, very inventive kills. And mainly, I want Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, done right. I want to see Jason in a city, fucking people up, and actually be in the city for the whole film. I want him in Times Square, fucking up every person in his way. He's fucking up a car, it's flipping over. He's throwing something that goes right through the windshield. Ugh. He takes a machete, He swings it right through the fucking windshield, cutting the guy head off. And then the headless body just run into a car, flipping over, explosion. He's at the police station. He does take Terminator and amplify it. Take Maniac Cop, amplify it to the 10th power. Just shoving a fucking billy clubs through down people's throats. Taking machete, cutting hands and arms off. Taking the head, squeezing, taking some of the kills in Part 7, but don't cut them down from the MPAA, American Puto Association of Assholes. That's what I want to see. Part 7's blood, kills, the inventive kills. I want Jason to see like Part 8, but done right. Your thoughts on the new Alien game coming out? I haven't really heard much about it or seen anything. I haven't played an Alien game since, I don't know, Alien 3 on Super Nintendo? Or Aliens for the arcade. So, what movies do you feel deserve a good video game? Well, they're coming out with Rambo, so I look forward to Rambo to see that. A good video game. Good video game. I don't know. People say, oh, what about Friday the 13th? I don't really see how that can be a good video game, Friday the 13th, though. I really don't. Evil Dead? But I like some of the Evil Dead video games, so I can't really say that. I like some of the Evil Dead games, but... Die Hard? Like, there's this first-person shooter, like Die Hard, Vendetta? Something like that? Where it's like, not the Nakatomi building one, but like a Die Hard Vendetta that acts like if it was actually a Die Hard sequel that never got made. Not Bruce Willis Force, of course, but it's like, I would love to play that, but it's on PS2 overseas. Not in the US. That pisses me off. I would like to play that game, but you can only... It's the overseas one. So let me guess. If I buy it, it won't work. No? Well, fuck you then. It's on, I think, GameCube or something. But I don't have a fucking thing. Piss me off. So Die Hard. That'd be nice. Lethal Weapon. Be interesting, I guess. Cobra. I say with Cobra. That'd be awesome. Video game Cobra. Do a sequel to Cobra in a video game. If you can't do a movie. You know? Let Stallone do the voice work. Make like animation and, I don't know, like fucking, you know, the cutscenes with Cobra. I'd rather see a movie, but if you can't do it, make a video game. Like they did with Scarface. I don't know. Cider Crew. What's your opinion on the bad movies of the various genres today compared to movies that were called bad in the past? Bad movies today as compared to bad movies back then. Bad movies back then. At least bad movies back then. I'm not sure if you mean like the 80s and 90s. The bad movies back then, at least they were bad, but sometimes I can appreciate certain elements in them. Like Speed 2 sucks. But I can appreciate some of the action scenes. Batman Robin sucks. But I can at least appreciate the soundtrack. Gotham City, you know. But today, when there's a bad movie, like Assassination Games, X-Men First Class bullshit, there's nothing I appreciate in that movie. Nothing. Nothing. At least back then, maybe they have some good effects. Practical effects, or some good practical stunts. Some good practical action. Nowadays, a lot of times that's not even the case, because it's too shaky, or it's too low budget, or it's too CGI, and the music, the scores are forgettable, soundtracks. I mean, music's a big part of to a movie for me. I own a lot of soundtracks. They do really bring a movie to life. But even music in movies, like Inception was good. Beautiful soundtrack. And there's a few movies, but, those are movies I like, but a lot of the bad ones, even the bad ones, they don't even have, like, good music or good songs or good this and that. At least maybe the bad ones in back then, they had good practical effects, and I can't even say that today. Who inspired you to be the honest reviewer you are today? No one really inspired me. It just figured, why not be honest? Why not? It's not a job, so why not be honest? You don't piss people off, but at least you can say, hey, if you like the film, cool, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Because if you lie about a film, sooner or later someone's going to catch you on it. You said in this, and granted, opinions do change, but that's why if I say that, I'm going to admit it on camera. But if I don't hate a movie, I'm going to hate a movie. Every movie has a fan, every movie has a hater. That's just a simple truth. The most popular films have someone who hates them. You go on IMDb, you don't find people who hate Predator. You don't find people who hate Die Hard, the first one. You don't find people who hate all those films. You don't find people who hate First Blood. You don't find people who hate, The Blob, Jar Jar Jar's The Thing. Don't believe me? Click on a movie, type in a movie, then click on user reviews, then go to that thing where it says hated it, and you'll find it. So that's where you realize every movie has a fan, every movie has a hater. What other corporation do you despise other than Warner Music, Paramount, well, Viacom? Well, they're definitely ones fucking up a lot of fun on YouTube, but I particularly hate 20th Century Fuckface. I know it's the 21st century, but still, it's 20th Century Fuckface to me. It just has a better ring to it. Because the films that piss me off the most are the films they're making. Rise of the Planet of the Apes, X-Men First Class, Avatar, Machete, Predators, Alien 3, AVP, you know, just stuff that just pisses me off. The Star Wars shit that they're doing with the prequels and the bullshit, which more with George Lucas, but still, 20th Century Fuckface, they're too much of a pussy to say anything about it. And you can't do anything with those movies on YouTube because they shut you down. So 20th Century Fuckface, I hate those guys. Thank you for the comments, though. The questions, I mean. Giddy Hames JC. Hope I'm saying these names right. I apologize if I'm not. Who is the current bit action star you think is overrated and why? Overrated action star. Current. I'm trying to think, what current action stars are there? Are there any current action stars? Channing Tatum and Matt Damon, maybe? I say Channing Tatum because of fucking G.I. Joe, but they're not really overrated because no one likes them. Fuck. Overrated action star. What current action stars are there today? I can't even think of current action stars today. Like actual current stars today? What are some current action stars? I don't even know. I have to look at what the hell's a current action star are there. I mean, I guess Matt Damon I would put on there. I'd probably put Matt Damon and I hate to break it, Tony Jaa. Yeah, I said it, Tony Jaa, because that guy just, he made 2 films I liked. Okay, great physical presence. Great. But all the other stuff that guy's done has really not impressed me, to be honest. It felt like Ombot 2, Ombot 3, his fucking love affair with the fucking elephants. Ooh, the elephants and the elephants and the elephants. I'm like, I don't care about the elephants and the elephants and the elephants. I don't care about the elephants. I really don't. I really don't, man. The elephants, the elephants, the elephants. But if I had to pick between the two, Matt Damon. I like Matt Damon. Not as a fucking, I like Matt Damon, but not as a damn action star, Like, I liked him as a dramatic actor. I liked him as a, that kind of actor, but not as an action star. I don't mind him as that. Like, I did not mind him in the Adjustment Bureau. I didn't. And basically, I'm canceling my upload because it's going to take too long. So I'm going to find a way to shorten it after I get done with this. So that's why you see me typing. But I put Matt Damon on there because, who is it? Whatever. Action star in my foot and my ass. If Stallone made Rambo 5, where do you think it should be set and who would Rambo fight for against? Honestly, God, I wanted to do that sci-fi movie. That's kind of like that novel Hunter. Was it Hunter? I want him to do that. I want him to fight a creature. That sounds stupid. It sounds different. I want to see Stallone fighting some type of creature. And if it's got to be Rambo, why not Rambo? I want to see. That to me is like a what the fuck movie that I want to see. What the fuck? I gotta go see that movie right away. I would look forward to a movie. If it was Rambo fucking up a creature, I'd go see that in a heartbeat. So that's what I would want to see. What has been the most rewarding part of having a movie-based YouTube channel? Honestly, the most rewarding part is you guys. Oh, that's cheesy. Becoming best friends with Effrey and Mike, Michael Keane, Aaron, John, so many more. People who have sent me stuff. Janhole01 sent that Ninja Turtles 3 video game. Michael Keane sent that t-shirt, Rambo After Life, The Movie Zone, which for some reason I'm not wearing because I'm an idiot. Shamozen sent me DVDs for me to watch. And of course, getting this new webcam. That's all humbling. And being able to interview a guy doing a documentary on Ninja Turtles, maybe I'll never hear from that guy again. But that's something I got to do, I had to piss off some asshole writing the thing. Pretty cool. That's very humbling. So that's the rewarding part. How are you doing with the ladies? I'm striking out like a... I'm striking out more than a bowling league. Well, unless this lady. Alright. I never strike out with this. But, no, actually, the other day, not the other day, not yesterday, but 2 or 3 weeks ago, that's not bullshit. Granted, I will admit it was like a one-night stand because it was on Craigslist. Hot looking, had fun, left, still talk, like online, but that's not even bullshit. So. Oh, too much information. Hey, as long as it's a lady, it's fine. I'm just kidding. For anyone out there, if you like the guys too, that's cool. No worries. Sex etiquette with Rambo Rap for life. You must put your dick in the right hole, not her ear hole, not her nose hole, maybe her asshole. Alright. I can't help it. It's long night. You just gotta be crazy. But thank you for the questions. What if racing asks? I always wondered, what car do you drive? Nah, that's not personal. I don't drive. I know, oh, that's weird. Honestly, it's because, it's very expensive to keep a car because the gas, tuning it up. The place I work is very close by, so I can walk there. And honestly, I like walking. Like, when I lived in Texas, I would walk 3, 4 miles in the... Like, I would wake up in the morning. I would walk like 3 or 4 miles at least just to get to work in the morning. And it was nice because it was very quiet. It was early, like 2, 3 in the morning sometimes. And man, you got in shape after that. Now, I'm kind of let myself go a little bit, but I remember I was well over 200 and some pounds. Well, before I went to Texas, I was 210, 250, well, like 210, 215 at least. Maybe 215 at least. Then one time in Texas, I'm like 180 pounds. Something like, I shit you not. Like 30, 40 pounds lost. And I'm like, fuck yeah. Now I'll probably regain a little bit, but I like walking. I love walking. Keeps my legs strong. Keeps my stomach not too big. I like walking, so I don't drive a car. Plus, it also then saves me money too, so I can buy more of this. And plus, I'm a cheapskate, but I like walking. What was the funniest thing moment you remember doing in high school? There wasn't really the funniest thing in high school. Probably just more like just enjoying with a few friends I had, which were actually 2 kids who got left back for a year. But, I would hang out with them. We'd play like hacky sack. And we would have fun, playing the hacky sack before school and after school. Someone did a voice in The Zookeeper. Have you seen it? Plan on reviewing it? I don't plan on reviewing it, but I did see it, and The Zookeeper was kind of... Because I'm not a big fan of Kevin James in a lead role. I mean, I didn't watch his TV show, but I absolutely hate Ballpark Mall Cop. I hate that fucking movie. And Kevin James, I mean, he's not bad, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't really care too much about, Kevin James. I don't know what it is. I don't really care about Kevin James. I don't really. Oh, Kevin James. I don't know what it is. I just like, okay, I don't really care too much about Kevin James. Whoop-de-doo. What are your thoughts on Arnold's return to movies? Or if he plans on doing a Terminator film or having a big role in Expendables 2? Well, I guess I mentioned this, but um, I look forward to the Last Stand movie. Terminator 5 is stupid. He's old. Doesn't make sense. He's playing a cyborg. Why would you make an old-ass cyborg? I wish he would have a bigger role in Expendables 2, but he'll probably be an idiot like most people and double do it for some reason. I hope so, though. In your opinion, which movie pissed you off the most? Alien 3, AVP, a Serbian film, Martyrs. Well, yeah, those would be films that pissed me off the most, probably. Uh, IMSA I Falcon. Hope I said that name right. What is your favorite Stanley Kubrick movie? The Shining. Probably The Shining. Full Metal Jacket is close second. Probably The Shining, though. What is your favorite movie sequel? Rambo 2. Rambo First Blood Part 2. Had to be that. Cider Crew again. I have thousands of videos from other users on playlists, including yourself, that not a lot of people are watching. Should I keep them up or should I take most of them off? Honestly, dude, I mean, I know you asked me a lot of questions about your personal life and what you should do. I don't really know. I mean, I know you say like, oh, my mom this, and I'm like, I don't know what to do about that. That's your choice. Don't bother asking me about that stuff or tell me. I don't mean that in a rude way. I mean like, do what you want to do. You don't have to worry about asking other people to do it. It's your channel. Do whatever you want to do. Make or take or whatever video you want off or on or whatever. It's your channel. Do what you want to do and just do it. Are you mad that Captain America was supported by Viacom? Not mad. I think the film is okay, but that's not because of Viacom. Do you think Disney going to ruin Marvel, more specifically the comic series, when some of the heroes got turned to zombies? Marvel zombies. I don't know about Disney and Marvel. I mean, all these other movies are coming out, and a lot of people like them. Thor, Captain America, uh, the Avengers. Looks decent. So far, it doesn't seem like they're ruining Marvel, so I don't know. Matt Apocalypse asks, what kind of music do you like? Soundtracks, movie soundtracks, rock and roll, AC/DC, Linkin Park, stuff like that. Novocaine 316 asks, what are some of your favorite slasher movies of all time? Favorite slasher movies? The original April Fool's Day, believe it or not. That's a cheat, but I still really love that film. Friday the 13th films, Nightmare on Elm Street films. I don't know if you call Elm Street films slasher, then Elm Street, the first four Elm Street films, Friday the 13th films, especially 3 through 7, Jason Goes to Hell, uh, especially Jason Goes to Hell, original April Fool's Day, the original My Bloody Valentine, Intruder. Your opinion on the horror genre today kind of sucks. Because there's not that many horror films I'm like, oh my god, this is great. Because it's torture movies, or it's this shit I'm getting tired of, these first person. Like, I love Blair Witch Project. I like Cloverfield. Shit, when someone asks about an ending that pissed me off, Last Exorcism, that's another movie that ending pissed me off. Or remakes that are not needed, like Elm Street or Fright Night, torture movies, or hey, let's try shock from like a Serbian film, or Martyrs, or Inside, or Human Centipede, or the sequel, Human Centipede 2. Yes, there's a sequel to that. Like, nothing coming out horror film-wise I'm interested in. Hellraiser 9 Revelations, the new Children of Corn movie. Paranormal Activity 3. Or it's got really bad CGI. So, horror genre to me is dead right now. What action star would you like to see in movies, and which action star should call it quits? I would love to see Jeff Speakman in more movies. I wish he would still do movies. I would love to see him try, at least, Jeff Speakman. Oliver Gruner, I want to see him in more, like, bigger movies. And Steven Seagal should quit. I'm tired of his movies. I'm tired of his fat face. Steven Seagal needs to quit. Fucking quit, please, Seagal. Quit. What film companies do you understand with some of the decisions they make? Twin Searchy Fuck Phase. Because I think they released Daredevil. And they're like, well, we don't want to do a sequel. We want to do a continuation of the story. That's a sequel, Sherlock fucking Holmes. Avatar, X-Men First Class, the Machete, Predators, Avatar, Alien 3 especially, AVP, fuck me, you know. What do you think is the most overhyped today? Most overhyped actor? Overhyped actor. Actor, overhyped. No, I'm just kidding. Michael Cera. I think he's overhyped. Anybody in Twilight. Channing Tatum. Because they did a lot of roles. Taylor Faulkner, whatever the fuck his name is. Those all, to me, should not do any roles ever again. Ashton Kutcher. Because I like Butterfly Effect, but there's too many roles. But the most overhyped actor... Kevin James. That's hard. It's very hard. The fucker from Medea, because he acts in those movies. Tyler Perry. Yeah, a lot of those people. What director do you think is the most underrated? John Carpenter. Because, you know, most of his movies, when they came out, people shit on them. The Thing, They Live didn't get much. Big Trouble in Little China flopped. Prince of Darkness didn't get anything. Steve from L.A. flopped. Vampires didn't do well. That well. So definitely John Carpenter. What do you think is the most shocking end to a movie ever? Well, Explorers. That was shocking to me how shitty it was. Last Exorcism. That was a really good movie and it fucking stunk ass. But I guess that's not what you mean by shocking. I guess, I don't know, I guess the ending to Inside, where the whoever's chasing the pregnant woman is actually some other girl who's, I guess she had a baby who was killed and she wants another baby, and the whole ending is basically grabbing the pregnant woman and cutting a baby out of her stomach, and you see everything. I went, what the fuck? I guess that's be a shocking ending. Look, who's a her? Do you like any chit flicks? Well, it depends what constitutes as a chick flick. Like, is Mannequin a chick flick? Because I like Mannequin. Hmm. I'm trying to think what constitutes as a chick flick, though. I mean, no, I don't like fried green tomatoes, or fucking, I don't like, I don't know what constitutes as a chick flick. Okay, this is a chick flick. I'm just mad at myself for not wondering what the hell it is. Chick flicks. Yeah, show me some chit flicks, like... Four Winds in the Funeral, Color Purple, Whale Rider, Bending Like Beckham, Bull Durham. Aliens? They put Aliens as a chit flick. What the fuck? I guess, you know, well, chit stars, isn't it? I don't think Aliens is just there as a chit flick, you stupid fucking... What the fuck is that? Can't believe they put that as a chit flick, jeez. I don't know, would The Blind Side be a chit flick, or... porn? Those can be chit flicks, lesbian porn. Fuck yeah, that'll be my answer. Lesbian porn. That's a chit flick. All there is chits in it. Miss Congeniality I like. I like Miss Congeniality. That's a Sandra Bullock film I didn't mention. I like Miss Congeniality. The first one. The second was okay. The first one I like. So, you know, and lesbian porn. If you had the chance to have sex with a teacher while you're in high school, would you have done it? No, because they were all ugly. They either guys or ugly. Believe me, there were no teacher, ooh, hot teacher. No, believe me, not at all. It'd be nice if there was a hot teacher, then yeah, but we didn't have hot teachers at all. They're all either very fat or very old or both. Have you ever wanted to do anything crazy like skydiving, hang gliding, bungee jumping, mountain climbing, etc.? Yeah, but certain issue of being lazy. I'd be willing to do all that, but, you know, call laziness. What's your favorite food? Probably pizza. Simple answer. If you were trapped on a desert island until you die, which 5 movies would you bring with you? 5 movies. That's tough. Tough. Cobra with Stallone. Hard Target. The first Ninja Turtles film. Aliens. And Predator. It's tough to choose 5. What is one of your favorite memories from real life, dream, movies, or whatever? Favorite memories? I remember 7 going to an amusement park called Valley Fair. I remember the one time when I was young, went to Mall of America, which I wish I could go back one day to see, you know, how that store is, how that place is now. But and it had like a virtual reality thing where you threw like shit that's like bubble gum. There's like a VR that you put the headset on and shit, and you move, but it's like bubble gum because you know you're a little kid, and I won the bubble gum plush thing because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Shooting whatever the fuck's around. Oh, you won! All right. I didn't know what I was like. I don't know, 10 or so. I don't know. Very young. I always remember that though. That was nice. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's one I remember. The Chosen Critic. What is your favorite and least favorite Quentin Tarantino movie? Favorite Tarantino film would be... I don't know if From Dusk Till Dawn would count, because he did write that movie, but I guess that he was ever involved with would be From Dusk Till Dawn. Directing... Kill Bill, Volume 1. Worst film, Inglourious Basterds. I hate Inglourious Basterds to death. Will you be seeing the thing in theaters? Fuck no. I'm not giving money to that movie. Fuck that movie. And fuck that writer who I pissed off. What director would you like to see make a comeback? John Carpenter. But the award, I saw bits and pieces. I didn't want to finish it. Doesn't look interesting to me. Which is sad, but I would love to see John Carpenter. What do you think about Zack Snyder and Christopher Nolan rebooting Superman? Well, like I said before, Superman, don't do Superman 2 again. Oh, here's Zod. General Zod again. Put a fucking creature in there. Do the death and rebirth of Superman. How tough is that, folks? It's right there in the fucking comics. You don't even have to write much. Just copy and paste onto a fucking screen. It's not that fucking difficult. It would be great. They did fucking Watchmen. That was a good movie. God, what the fuck? What do you think about the trailer for Ghost Rider 2? I liked it. I liked the trailer for Ghost Rider 2. I had fun with it. I enjoyed it. Looks like a fun movie. Unless the trailer lied. You mean the trailer lied? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, more from Blahoozer. Do you like stoner movies? It depends. You know, I really like Cheech and Chong movies. Love Cheech and Chong movies, especially Up in Smoke and Next Movie. I like the Harold Kumar movies, especially the first one, Go to White Castle. Third one looks fun to me. So yeah, it depends, but yeah, I like, if you want to call Dude, Where's My Car still in the movie, I like that. But I love Cheech and Chong movies, and I really enjoyed Friday with Chris Tucker and Ice Cube. And I like Harold and Kumar, Go to White Castle. Have you ever done marijuana? Never. God honest truth. Never. I've been around people who smoked it, and I looked at them. I said, no thanks. Because they were kind of brain dead. And I'm like, I'm not going to be like you. Nothing against anyone who does it out there. It's just these specific people I saw were around. They're out of it. So I'm like, no thanks. Who's your favorite rapper? I don't know. I don't listen to rap too much. There's a handful of songs I like Gangster's Paradise by Coolio. Um, one or two songs by DMX. So I don't really have a favorite rapper, but I've only listened to... There's only a handful of songs I actually like. Do you like the band MGMT? I don't think I've heard of that band. I'm not sure what that band is. What's the best video game you've ever played? Well, like I say, either Silent Hill, Silent Hill 2, Disaster Report, or Resident Evil 4. It's hard to choose between those. Who do you think is the coolest celebrity in the world? The coolest? Well, I mean, my all-time favorite is Sylvester Stallone. Because he seemed very nice with fans. And when he does interviews, he's funnier than hell. So I really like Stallone. Um, so I'll answer with that. I like the LXXL Bones. Can I have the My Blade Valentine poster, which is this one right here, right over there. But that's actually another one I got as a gift from Uncle Bill from Dead Pit. Very nice. Along with the Jacob's Ladder poster. Very nice of him to... Nice of him to do that to me. Very humbling. Sizdale 1991 asks, what are your views on the Star Wars movies? Well... Star Wars movies. Fuck. That's a weird look, but... I'll do an answer in the Star Wars movies. The first three Star Wars films I like. I don't watch them a lot. I don't watch them a lot at all. But at the same time, I like them. Special editions to kiss my ass. George Lucas to kiss my ass. The prequels to kiss my ass. I know that's a lot of ass kissing, but George Lucas needs to do it. Releasing his fucking Star Wars movies. Okay, I know it's his. But when 90% of the public says, we like the original versions. We do. We want to see them not redone, but restored. Not with bullshit CGI, but a restoration. Released on DVD, not the original versions. Then later on, to piggyback some money, we're going to release these limited edition, where it's the same thing, but as a bonus disc, you get the original versions, which were not restored at all. When just looked like shit. And you're like, this is Star Wars, this is no excuse. So then he makes a Blu-ray and doesn't give the original versions at all. In fact, there's a news article today that I'm recording this about shit he's doing more. And it was just here. I know it was just here. He's still fucking with them on the Blu-ray. Gets new tweets for Blu-ray releases. So apparently in the Phantom Menace on the Blu-ray, he actually, instead of the puppet Yoda in Phantom Menace, it's now a CGI Yoda. Mm-hmm. Maybe there were people who liked that. I didn't, but I'm just saying. Why the fuck did Yoda look like shit in puppet form anyway, when he looked so good way back in the 80s in Empire Strikes Back? I have the prequel DVDs because the features are good. The movies fuck ass and suck. The original 3 films should be released on DVD in their original format, restored. But from what I understand, the original versions are not even on the Blu-ray. Special editions are, not the original versions. Just the special edition with the bad CGI. That's bullshit. You think they should make another Rambo film? Depends. Depends on what he wants to do. I know he wants to make a film maybe in the vein of Unforgiven. But I don't want to do it. I don't want him to do it if it's going to be one of those bullshit where Rambo dies at the end. If so, fuck that. I want him to do the film with the sci-fi angle. Are you excited for Expendables 2? Not anymore. Not with all these rumors. This guy, maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. John Travolta, why the fuck is he in it? Why not Oliver Gruner? Why not fucking Jess Speedman? Why not Mark Dacascos, for fuck's sake? No Michael Jai White. Stallone's not in depth with it like the first one. Simon West is a fucking idiot. So I don't look forward to it. Did you hear about the new live-action Ninja Turtle movie that Michael Bay may be involved with? Yeah, that he's producing. I heard about it. I have no hope for it either. They say they want to make a dark film. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that before. Universal Soldier Regeneration. And that worked out great. Just great. How much do you want to bet they make that movie? April O'Neil and Casey Jones get more screen time. How much you want to bet? The front stage and the Ninja Turtles are in the fucking background. How much you want to bet? Do you like Eminem? As a person, no, he seems like an asshole, but I like some of his songs. The song he did for 8 Mile I like. I am whoever you say I am. That's not the song, but I mean, I like a different song. Like, I am whoever you say I am. The new one he did, I'm not afraid to take a stand.
He made some good songs, I admit. I liked a lot of his songs. Do you like the movie Rocky Balboa? I actually did a review for Rocky Balboa, and I love it. Love Rocky Balboa. Such a satisfying way to end it. Much more satisfying than Rocky 5. Have you seen the trailer for The Dark Knight Rises? Did not impress me. Don't really care about the movie. That's my opinion, though. Zombie Fun 100 asks, what do you think of these TV shows? Breaking Bad, The Wire, The Shield, Lost, Justified, Dexter, Sons of Anarchy, The Sopranos, Deadwood, The Walking Dead? To be honest, I have not seen any of them. I've seen a few episodes of Dexter. By the way, I remember one time, Wildman was asking, he's never heard of Dexter? I never said I never heard of Dexter. I said I've never seen Dexter. I heard of Dexter even way back then. But I just never, I've heard of it. I've never seen it though. I saw some episodes. I liked it, but, you know, not enough for me to check out the whole series. And the other stuff I haven't seen. They may be good, but just don't have time to invest on a new TV series. I haven't even kept up with the stuff I really do like House and Dirty Jobs. This is a GTA fan 421. Do you like the Hellboy films? Yeah, I enjoy the Hellboy films. Really do. Especially the second one. I like Ron Perlman. Guillermo del Toro does a good job blending actual physical stuff, prosthetics, makeup, stuff like that. What do you think of the Highlander films? If there can be only one, how come every fucking movie there's one person left? Then the sequel, 50 more come out of someone's ass. See, he gets the power at the end of part 1. Then part 2, he's in the future. And, oh, he's alien. He's a fucking lesbian nympho, whatever the fuck he is now. He's an alien from Zardoz or where the fuck it is. And then he wins. He's the last person. I mean, the last immortal. Then part 3, I guess part 2 did not happen. But it makes no fucking sense, because he gets the power, the prize, but Mario Van Peebles was stuck in a cave. So my question is, if he's stuck in a cave, how the fuck does Christopher Lambert get the prize? He wasn't the last immortal. The last immortal was stuck in a cave somewhere. And if that's the case, what? The prize just can't see through caves? You know? But then he's the last one. Then Highlander TV series in 4, there's like 100 of them. Where the fuck did they come from? Did a carrier pigeon carry them? Fucking stupid. There could be only one. Then there's 50. I like the first one. Second one, kind of a guilty pleasure. Third one's so-so. I just got tired of Highlander movies. Especially when they got rid of Christopher Lambert. I'm like, fuck this. You think there should be Die Hard 5? Well, I like Die Hard 4. Live for Your Die Hard. I like the movie. Make it R-rated and get a good villain. That's all you gotta do to make it. That's all you gotta do. Bruce Willis would be great. There's a lot of great action scenes in Die Hard 4. I'm sure you can come up with in Die Hard 5. Just do a good villain and rated R. That's all you gotta do. 2 simple things. My idea, make it R-rated, make Stallone the villain. Bruce Willis would be the villain in Expendables 2. Stallone, become the villain in Die Hard 5. That'd be fun. Be fun. But hell, what do I know? I don't know nothing. When if Blu-ray becomes the main format, do you think the companies will get off the lazy ass to start getting them right? They should have gotten them right in the first place. Just DVD was like the test run. Probably, I mean, just like with DVD, I mean, it took them like 5, 10 years to get off their ass and finally get some shit good. So, yeah, hopefully. Have you seen MacGruber? It's a funny parody of the MacGyver TV show, one of the few things that was actually still funny on SNL in my opinion. I didn't see the skip, I saw the movie, and I hated the movie. Hated the movie. The movie just fucking annoyed the piss out of me. Because I didn't care for the guy. I'm like, really? MacGyver parody in this day and age? Really? Seriously? We're still talking about MacGyver in this day and age? This didn't work. Val Kilmer was a lame villain. And, I don't know, MacGruber didn't do anything for me. Do you think there's hope for Expendables 2? No. Like I said before, no. How bad do you think they'll fuck up the Thing prequel? Very bad. I have no hope for it, to be honest. I'm probably not going to like the cast. It might have some good practical effects, but a lot of movies do. Hatchet has good practical effects. I don't like the movie, though. I doubt I'm going to like the cast. I'm going to see too much deja vu. Yes, I know, it's a prequel. But that's my opinion. It should not be a prequel. It's stupid. A sequel could be better when you had John Carpenter Russell ready to do it. You fucking idiots. Have you noticed pictures of Thomas Jane wearing the trench coat with the assault rifle? Is there more deleted scenes? I think what you mean is, if it's what I think it is, it might be what they just use for the promotion. I think that's what it is. You just, promotion. Gotta delete this stuff. Yeah, that was used for promotion. Like, hey, let's pose and then use it to promote the film. There is a director's cut, but as Effie would tell you, well, he would, there's nothing to it. There's no more action, so no, it's just a promotional thing that they use. Josh 72456. What do you think of my videos? I know I haven't done much for a while, but I like to know. Well, I've commented on a few of them. Good job. Just keep doing what you're doing. And do you like to read novels? No, I don't read a lot of novels. Since you often do rants, are you an angry person? I don't know. Maybe I am. I have fun doing rants because you need to be over the top.
15 fuck.
Okay, Josh. I was going on the channel. I guess I'm an angry person. I don't know. I think I'm kind of calm type of guy. What do you think of me as a person? Well, I've never really met you in real life, so I don't really know you as a person. I've seen some of your videos. I mean, I know you have autism, and you seem fine with me. How much do you know about autism and various things that concern people with learning disabilities? I happen to have a few autistic traits, so I'm curious to know. I don't know anything about autism. I know I have a lot of fans who happen to be autistic, and that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. I think sometimes I just, if someone asks me like 50 questions, they happen to be autistic, but it's like, okay, I don't know what you really want me to do about it, like sort of that sort of reaction. But, uh, but it's not like I'm going to judge you or anything. Can you speak to any various language besides English? I happen to be bilingual. I speak French. A little bit of Spanish, but not much. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, what is it? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez, once, doce, trece, catorce, quince, dieciséis, dieciocho, dieciocho, wait. Uno, dos, tres, cinco, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez, once, doce, trece, catorce, quince, dieciséis, dieciocho, diecinueve, veinte, veintiuno, veintidós, veintitrés. Me llamo Marailer. ¿Cómo te llamas? Um, like vámonos as we go. I know a little bit. I don't know much about Spanish, but I know like a handful of stuff. Puto, gringo. Edgar Toombs. What movies did you feel has a great DVD release? Has a great DVD release? The Alien films. They really did well with the Alien quadrilogy sets on DVD and Blu-ray. The DVD of Jar Carver's The Thing, commentary, great documentary, like 80-minute long documentary, the DVD. The Fly, 2-disc special edition, you know. The Monster Squad got a great DVD. Dirty Harry got a great box set. Batman Films got a great box set. The Rambo box set's pretty decent, you know. I think it's pretty decent. The DVD at least. What are you hoping for the most from the new Ninja Turtle film that's in the works? Well, I hope that it's entertaining, that it's dark, that it has some seriousness, some drama, because there is a little bit of pathos that you can get from these characters. Most importantly, two things. I want my man Raphael in a three-dimensional light, not just the one-dimensional, I'm an asshole, blah, blah, blah. He's a three-dimensional character. I want him kicking a lot of ass and a little bit of pathos. I want his friendship with Michelangelo there as the buddy cop banter type of way. That's what I would like to see. How many films do you think you've probably seen? Thousands. Without a doubt, thousands. I mean, this is 1,000. Lots of movies I've rented. I've thousands. I can't remember them all, but thousands. What got you interested in reviewing movies and your love for them? Mainly because I have fun with like I said, growing up, I only had like 3, 4 channels. Got bored. Got a lot of movies to rent, so grew up watching movies. And then, basically, what happened was, like, reviewing movies, it just, like I said, I was doing tributes on YouTube and I got fucked over. And I said, fuck it, I'm just going to review films and see how that happens. And people seem to like it. So I had fun doing it and continue to do it. And it was kind of humbling when people sort of give you a good comment but just because you did a movie review. And that was very humbling. And you kind of enjoy that attention. You enjoy that nice comment. So that was very nice. And it's very humbling that people like, okay, you, Edgar Toombs, and other people actually care about what I think or how you feel about a movie or just, maybe give you a laugh or, okay, cool. That's pretty humbling. In fact, I'm probably going to have to make a part 3 because I'm not even halfway through this. And I will probably cut this and yeah, I probably will. So there will be a part 3 because there's a lot of comments and I thank you guys for that. But either way, thank you for your time so far and stay tuned for part 3 of the Q&A later.